Hey guys, YugiohDuelingCorner here with Chris Jiang. We're at YCS Sydney Australia, the first YCS they've ever had. You've made top 16?
Yeah.
And
16.
what was the deck you're running?
Harpies.
Harpies, yeah.
Harpies. I don't believe it myself.
So what was your day one like?
Day one was, well, I had to versus a teammate round one, which was actually more like a friend, but like I just did not want to play.
Yeah.
Because both of us.
It's kind of bittersweet.
It's the fact that both our deck lists got lost in the process, so that means we had to write it out again.
Yeah.
And then the fact that we got paired with each other, the first round was like pretty iffy. I lost to him, so it wasn't fair.
Yeah.
But then after that, round two.
What was your friend running though?
He was running 5s.
Okay, so
like the best pick at the time. It's like a really good pick. Round two, Chaos Dragons. Crushed round two.
Yeah.
Even though I thought it was a hard matchup, but it was actually not bad.
Yeah.
Round three, I lost game 2 to B or less. Top deck B or less, but I beat him game 3, so that's fine. Round 4, I think I versed another 5-fist. Yeah, I versed a friend again, which is actually pretty annoying. A friend for 5-fist. He got me game 1. Like he won the die roll, got game 1 with the 5-fist combo, and I was like, I cannot beat that.
Yeah. Game
2, I went first with Jacob Sack second. Like I think that's a really hard ball to get over.
Yeah. Game
3 with him, we grinded it out and I ended up on top. Round 5, I think I versed Madolches. Game 2, I just like bricked. I bricked really hard.
Yeah.
But game 1, I destroyed him. Game 3, we grinded it out. Like at one point, I knew he had a lance. If he made 2 misses, that was game.
Yeah.
But he didn't, so I was like, thank God.
Wow.
And at that point, I comboed off with Harpies and destroyed him from there. It was actually pretty funny. Round 6, I versed conventional dragons, not heretic dragons, just like E-dragons with like the mythic with blue eyes and everything else. I 2-0'd him, even though in the second game, I felt like I sacked him because I did double historic party, which is like my win condition. I felt like I didn't deserve the win, but like a win's a win. Round 7, I had to verse a friend of mine. I 2-0'd him, but he was playing Yugioh character. It was actually it was a really good matchup for me because Chidori just bounces Yugioh armor. And I won that match. Like I 2-0'd him. And to be honest, Liam, my friend who I just versed on round 7, he topped. I think he topped 8. Yeah, he topped 8.
Oh wow.
So like I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
Proud of him.
So that was day 1. How about day 2?
Day 2, I was X1 from day 1, so I've only lost to round 1, and I went undefeated from there.
Yeah.
Then today I think I played against Constellas.
Okay.
Played against Constellas. Won that round. 2-0'd him because I know Constellas inside out, so it was actually pretty easy to beat. The next round, I lost to the 5-fist combo 3 times in a row. The guy opened it 3 times in a row, and I just could not deal with it. Like even though I won game 2, I could not deal with it. Like the third game. And the last game Swiss, I versed water, like my first water matchup.
So it sounds like you've not played the same deck twice.
I've not played like a lot of meta. I actually thought I'd be playing spellbooks, but like no, I didn't verse a single spellbook, even though like spellbook's like a good matchup for me.
So how was the water matchup?
In the end, I grinded it out and I won game 3. Which is awesome. Like I felt great. Like it came to the point where I had Draco Sack with no materials, and it was just sitting there with no materials, no tokens, and he was grinding out with monsters. Like I top deck like a queen and just like summoned and attacked him. And like by then like I had just a queen and Draco Sack, and I just kept like ramming him in it, and like he kept bricking like monsters. I won from there.
And then in the top, who'd you play?
In the top, I played a really good friend of mine. I played Timmy Chu, like one of the best New Zealand players. Playing 5-fist. Game 1, I played around the combo. I played around the combo. Like I played it out and I came out on top. Game 2, if he made a relevant level, like a rank 4, I knew I lost from there. So like he showed me his monsters. I'm like, okay, whatever. I lose from there. And then game 3, we grinded it out, and then I came out on top again. Like this deck is just like essentially good at grinding. And then on my next round, I burst pure characters. I hate mentioning this game because I lost in time. Like that's the way I lost. That's why I've made a big mistake because at one point I had Harpie Lady 1, a big eye with 1 material, and his Felgran with 1 material. And on that turn, he flipped Rivalry of Warlords. I'm like, that's not a real card against this deck. But I'm losing to Unreal cards. So it's like, okay, whatever. And my poor choices were like, I picked the Wing Beast. I picked the Wing Beast over the Felgran, which is actually iffy. I should just left Felgran on board while Rivalry on the board and hoped that I drew. Like, even if he got rid of Felgran, I could have made my Wing Beast place afterwards. So I deserve to lose that game. And especially it was in time. Like, I could not deal more than 1,000 damage. So I just lost.
So you want to get into deck profile?
Sure.
Okay.
3 Harpie Channelers, because
it's Harpies.
Because it's the best card in that deck. 2 Monks, because Monk is good. I like Monk. Monk is just like essentially like a really good card. 2 Harpie Lady 1s.
You didn't get Bailored or Fiendish Shamed a lot on the Monk?
No.
No?
No. I got Bailored, but like I usually discarded the sign.
Okay.
And it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. 1 Cyber Harpie Lady, because the odd situation where they have Bear with no back row, and this just suicides with it, but this can just run over it. The 1 Pet Dragon, 3 Queen, 3 Dancer. People say 2 Dancer's good, but 3 Dancer actually won me a few games. Dancer's just like inherently good because it just dodges one on the walls. The spells. I definitely, I gave my build was back, but I definitely played 3 of this. This is like MVP. Actually one of my best cards. Like I definitely played 3 of that. I played 1 MST, 1 Elegant, and 3 Signs. Sign is broken.
Sounds about right.
Sign's broken. Sign's definitely broken. For trap lineups, my second MVP was Magical Hats.
Wow.
Magical Hats. I won majority of my games because of my Magical Hats, because this card just lets me tutor Historic Sign.
Wow.
Gets me a historic, like, essentially it's like Mirror Force. They attack into like my set, like sometimes I set Summoner Monk or like Harpie Lady 1. And they attack into it. It's like, I Magical Hats, and they're like, oh, what do I do? And I get a free Historic Sign effect. So that's like, this is like my favorite card in the deck. It's actually my favorite card. 3 Breakthrough, because I can also put this in grave with Magical Hats. And essentially, like, it won me a few games where Pleiades, Ophion, cards with like continuous effects, like, did not matter, because I just like Breakthrough. Like it won me a game against Felgran Dragon as well. So this card's like, it's. I essentially boarded this in for like spellbooks. But didn't get to burst a single spellbook like the whole entire event.
That's crazy.
So like, but this card was okay. It didn't really do much. I might cut it down to 2, but like it was okay. Like it was an okay card. Like I usually side it out 1 or 2 anyway. Triple Raigeki, great because of like sometimes I needed the extra discard outlet. For Stark Sign. And I essentially puzzled this, and this card's like people say Divine Wrath's good, but it did nothing against Vipers. Divine Wrath sucked against Vipers, and I did play like 3 to 4 Vipers, so I'm like, this card's like inherently better. And it got rid of like problem monsters as well. A lot of problem monsters. Triple Icarus, because I wrecked the Vipers matchup with Icarus. And people who overextend like into my Harpies, like sometimes they're going for a synchro play or an XYZ play, and I trigger this. And essentially it puts me back in the game. Like at one point against that Mermail player, he made TS and Megalo, and after TS resolved, Icarus attacked him whilst I still had Dragon Stack on board. So essentially he negged a lot, just trying to make that play. So Icarus attack was, I would never cut Icarus attack. I've never sided this card out.
It's good.
Triple Party, cause it's rekindling. It's rekindling. This card's way too good not to run. At one point, as I said before, I sacked my round 6 opponent. Round 6 opponent with this, which is not fair. Like I didn't think it was fair, but like whatever. And my last 2 traps, Warning and Bombers.
And then side deck?
Side deck. I played Triple Light Mirror, because I thought I was going to run into a lot of Bujins, Hieratic Dragons, I guess.
Yeah.
Light Swans or Constellas.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe I didn't have Overworked.
Yeah.
Which is actually annoying. Like I couldn't find Overworked before the event, so I was like, oh, might as well just bump Light Mirror to 3. So I was like, it did pull me off like one round, but whatever. Went Transmai because Hieratic Dragons.
Yeah.
Like all dragons. Like it just won me a game because I bounced 2 colors back into the graveyard, which is actually pretty cool. Soul Drain because it's Soul Drain. Like it's that one, but like it's worth running against mermaids and like dragons anyway. It's definitely worth it. Double Dust for I guess the 5-face matchup. The double MST as well. So this is what I usually just side against. Like I just usually side these against. Like even though it's like a bit bad because I didn't have Overworked, but like I just sided these against 5-face.
Yeah.
I might have sided the one off the 3 Mind Crushers.
Yeah.
But usually I didn't. But, like I thought I only bought it in Mind Crush because I thought I was going to burst books. Like I legitimately thought I was going to burst books. But I did not burst a single book because Mind Crushers was just bad. DD Crow for the odd, like if I did burst Insectors.
Yeah.
If I did play against Insectors and like whatnot. The EV because I do run Crazy Rocks, I guess. And it is a blowout against spellbooks, but again, I did not burst a single spellbook. And 1 Divine Wrath. Because, like, I think it worked really, really well against, like, spellbooks.
Yeah.
I might bump into 2, but I never burst a single spellbook.
Yeah. And then extra?
My MVP, the card that I make the most. Every single time. Every single time I make him the most. Big Eye. And that's for the rank 7s.
Yeah.
Just only those 3. I run double Chidori. Chidori won me so many games as well.
Great card.
It's such a good card. Like it's so underrated, but like people keep reading this, and I just like at this point I won my games because I bricked their draws just by like bouncing their cards to the top of the deck, and I have full control of the board. Zerifying. I cannot stress how good this card is. This card became like the max. I got this card to like 4,500 attack, and the dragon player cannot deal with this. Like normally, like even the Gigi Karakuris, they could not deal with this card. It's like essentially like a giant monster like looking at you.
Yeah.
But this card's like the nuts. Because I usually had like more than 5 cards on board, so it was like the best, actual best. Double Dweller because I thought I was gonna play a lot of water.
Yeah.
I was prepped for water. Like if I made a Double Dweller lot, they could not get out of that. They definitely couldn't get out of that. But again, I only burst 1 water. Like this whole event. 1 Queen Dragoon because I had access to another rank 7.
Yeah.
Because it brings back Harpie Bed Dragon. It has happened a few times. Like this card just essentially just brings back Harpie Bed Dragon, which is cool.
Yeah.
Which I like. 1 D-Wolf. I've only ever made him once. It's only ever made him once. Mace Stroke I've made probably 4 or 5 times. Like it does like give me an edge in the 5-face matchup because then it doesn't die to anything. Like if I have back row with Mace Strike, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Crazy Box because it's Crazy Box. Like I have an EVV, so like, and the odd amounts I see Skill Drain like come in, like I have to play this. Cowboy because it's Cowboy. I mean, like why not? And Phantasmal Dragon, even though this card's like really good.
Yeah.
Like it's good in a sense, but I have never made him. Like
I've
never made him.
Would you take him out?
Probably not. Like there'll probably be a situation where I could just keep poking him for game.
Yeah.
Because he can just attack directly, but whatever. Like I've never made this card the whole event, but whatever. I'll definitely still run it.
You're from New Zealand?
No, I'm from Australia.
Oh, you're from Australia?
Right
oh, okay.
I'm from right here.
Do you have any shout outs?
I shout out to Bowden because he gave me this list.
Yeah.
Bowden and Marcus, I guess. Marcus Wheeler. Bowden Tending and Marcus Wheeler. I reckon Marcus Wheeler was like, he gave me the whole deck, but apparently it's just like Bowden.
Yeah.
Apparently it's just Bowden. Bowden. Hashtag
Friday night taxi rides.
Friday night taxi rides.
Is there anything else you wanted to say?
Hashtag still on.
Ha! 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 Yeah, and I actually love these tokens. These tokens are actually cute as fuck. I don't know. I don't like the Joy Will collection. These ones are just better.
Yeah.
Just inherently better. They're so cute.
Yeah. The scapegoats. Is that all?
Yeah.
Like always, comment, rate, subscribe, and only here on Yu-Gi-Oh! Dueling Corner. Bye.
Thanks, man.